This tutorial is for the teachers who are teaching the Digital Citizenship or Digital Integrity session at the Student Tech Bootcamp. Part of the activities that the students will be asked to do is to participate in a Padlet activity. They'll do this in small groups of 3 or 4 on one computer. So this tutorial is to show you how to use Padlet. The link for Padlet will be here in the document that you will be using during that day, or you can link to it from Padlet.com. I believe you have to have a Padlet account, which is free, in order to do this, so you might want to check that ahead of time and make sure you have your Padlet account set up. When you come to your Padlet page on your dashboard, it looks like this, and simply go to the plus sign up in the upper right-hand corner. The drop-down will say New Padlet, and that's what you're looking for. So as the teacher of this session, you're creating the Padlet, and then you're going to share the Padlet link with your students in that session. If you're teaching this session multiple times, my suggestion would be to create as many Padlets for as many sessions as you're going to teach. Don't try to put this all in one, because then it just becomes too jumbled and you won't be able to see what the students have responded. So make sure that you've created enough Padlets for that. You can do that ahead of time. You can also share the link to the Padlet with the students in Gaggle, or simply write it on the board beforehand. What they're going to put in the Padlet is their name, and you'll see when you start clicking on your Padlet where it gives you the space to do this, which element and what it means in their own words. It's referring to the activity in the paragraph above, and the pledge that they're going to take in meeting this element of being a good digital citizen. So that part will make sense to you once you get into the activity itself, when you're preparing for it. So now I have my Padlet, and all I'm going to do is just click anywhere in the space, in my Padlet space. You can see that it has something there. So we're asking for the students who are in the group to all list their names and then answer the 2 questions, respond to the 2 questions here. Which element did they have, what it means in their own words, and a pledge that they're going to take to meet that element. So we're going to put the mumbo jumbo in here, and they've participated in that activity. They can also add a link. They can upload a file, or they can take a picture with their webcam, which is something that they probably will want to do. And that's okay. Let them take their picture there and put it in their Padlet. But the more that space expands as they write and add things, the more clustered it becomes. And that's the reason that you want a Padlet for each session that you're going to teach that day. This is how to use Padlet. It's just part of the activities that the students will be doing, but you're going to need to know how to use Padlet so that you can share this with them before the session. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.